Thank you all. I'm incredibly honored and humbled. Thank you, Jane. Back in 2006, I discovered your remarkable company with the Lauder family as its backbone and a legacy of best-selling fragrances. Fast forward more than 20 years, I know under the leadership under Jane and Stefan, the best is yet to come, with fragrance powering growth at the heart of the company, and it's wonderful to see. Thank you, Anne. I'm going to remember those words for a long time. I remember when you received your Champions Award. I think it was 20 years ago. It was the first one I attended. You were as eloquent as always, and then you gifted us with the inspiring moment of having your friend, the world-famous opera singer, Renee Fleming, sing for you. How the hell am I going to beat that? As you've kind of worked out, I like karaoke. 1 a.m. tonight, anybody who wants to come. It's not quite Rennie Fleming, but it'll have to do for us. Linda, where's she gone? Yeah. I mean, you said it all. We've had so many dreams together, and we've been really a special, special collaboration. And indeed, it's been about dreams, and tonight is a dream come true for me, I must admit. But we've had many dreams together. A few of them were a little bit too crazy, but most of them have materialized. And really, I've so appreciated our collaboration and our friendship. I think we've done some very, very special things together with the executive committee and with all the board. And thank you, so many board members today who are supporting us tonight. I truly believe we've re-engineered the Fragrance Foundation, making it much more relevant and stronger than ever before. Thank you so much, Linda. And thank you all to those in the video. Thank you. I'm incredibly, incredibly touched. I got a little bit emotional for it, especially at the end, as you can imagine. You've all been part of my fragrance journey, and I thank you for these extraordinary chapters we've created together. I also want to acknowledge all the past recipients. I know we saw a few before, but they were truly visionary leaders. I'm incredibly grateful to join this circle with such esteemed colleagues. Obviously, Leonard Lauder, I mean, what more can I say to be in that same circle? But also to Patrick Firmenich, who entered the circle 10 years ago, and for putting Firmenich on the map in fine fragrance back in the 90s. I think those of you who know me well, I'm not one to seek the spotlight. I am happiest when my perfumers, a lot of you are here, are the stars of the show along with my team. When the board informed me of this nomination, I was just simply stunned. My first concern was, typical, how are we going to sell enough tables? Well, as I look around here this evening, I'm just simply overwhelmed by your support of the Fragrance Foundation, of my 20 years here at the heart of it, and for my 35 years at dsm-firmenich. So I gladly accept this award on behalf of my fabulous team of champions right here, with whom we've had many, many magical moments together. But you're not giving them all away tonight. I also accept this award as chairman of the Fragrance Foundation, and during which I really believe we've created incredible value for all members, and as Linda's pointed out, created a true fragrance community. And so for once in my career, I'm putting myself first, so please indulge me just for a few minutes. So you've heard about the Vittoria family here. By the way, this is an Italian family. We could have filled half this place with the family. We held back, But I'm the product of an Italian-American father, Joe, and an Italian mother, Luciana, sitting right here. I know she won't mind me saying she celebrated 83 years this year. I keep telling her she can't get away with saying she's 70. But she still plays tennis every day, very proud to be the oldest at the club to do so, and still tells me, like any good Italian mama, how to run my life, how to be a better father, and how to be a better husband. And as Anne pointed out, I think those of you who are Jewish here, same story. Jewish mother, Italian mother, same story. Dad is no longer with us, but Joe and Luciana had a wonderful life together, almost 60 years married, and had 4 children. We're all sitting here today, Joe, Audrey, Ed, and myself. We're all here today, and thank you guys for taking the time to come, and also thank you to 2 of the spouses, Christian and Christina. I love you all. Thank you. Dad was an entirely self-made man who became a reference in both the business world and the sailing world, indeed igniting my passion for sailing, often in Sardinia, as you pointed out. But I do work more than that. I want to make sure you understood. I do love Sardinia. He taught us the value of hard work and how to be successful while avoiding arrogance. He was always a team builder and showed us how to follow one's dreams. That's where I got it from. Mother, among many things, instilled a sense of strong family values and a lot of generosity. These strong values ensured that in our family, we're always there for each other. And these values laid the foundation to my career in fragrance, where fostering team spirit, nurturing close collaborations, and being there for one another while we build high-performance teams are all vital to our success. My family's journey started in Rome, Italy. I may not sound it, but I was born in Rome, Italy, and then to England, and at 18, we finally moved to the US, where I followed my father and my older brother's footsteps to Yale University. After graduating, I went into brand marketing. Then, 35 years ago, I joined Firmenich in London, thinking I would do it a couple of years, 2-3 years, and then go do my MBA. Didn't quite work out that way. Why did I join Firmenich? For the love of fragrance, right? You may think. Not exactly. No, my most distinct memory is of the phone in the company car. As a single man back then, that huge brick, you remember? That was really cool. There were some benefits back then. Indeed, the 90s in London was a time of cool Britannia. It was a fantastic time, and it was the place to be. And that's where I met Francesca. And she became my MBA, La mia bellissima amore. I'm gonna get some points for that one. And then after a few years, my wife. But the love of fragrance came quickly after. I was the youngest ever manager to take over our perfumery division in London. At that point, I discovered the unique world of managing perfumers. Managing perfumers, you don't really manage perfumers. They really don't like that. You kind of stand there and hope for the best. No, but honestly, these wonderful creative talents, you basically set up the organization to let them fly. And I want to be very serious here for a second. It's been a true honor to be a leader, colleague, and friend to my exceptional perfumers here. And I really thank you for everything you've done together over the years. Thank you. The more I worked with perfumers and the team, the more I just loved my job. I love that fragrance is the mix of art and science, but it's so much more. No doubt what hooked me is the diversity of challenges across so many client company cultures, targeting categories from the most luxurious to the most accessible, and working on hundreds and hundreds of different brands. And of course, what hooks us all is the hunt of fragrance projects and the thrill of the win. For 35 years, I can honestly say I loved every single day. And when you discover a never-ending source of true happiness, don't be too quick to let it go. To my young friends out there, loyalty is not a dirty word. What kept me going for so many years at dsm-firmenich, it's simple really. Maybe it's a cliche, but it's the people right here. We're insanely passionate about fragrance. We go very deep in our expertise and knowledge, and we're always there for each other. After all these years, it should be clear how much I value the people there. But this is also a love note to the people in all fragrance houses, and there are many of you here today. Where else are the highs of winning so very high and the lows, well, losing really sucks? There is no room for coming in second in our world, and the resilience you need to keep it going is fueled by this love of what we do, which is actually quite obsessive. So I want to salute all the fragrance houses here for this beautiful, addictive obsession we all suffer from with great passion. I can't see you all, but I know there's a few of you out there. But some quick advice. We talked about Chief Teaching Officer. I can never match or be in the shoes of Leonard, but some quick advice to those of you who still have most of your career ahead of you in this beautiful world of fragrance. Always work with happy, positive people who help unleash your full potential while looking out for each other, and who put a smile on your face when they walk in the room. And live to make sure every year is better, brighter, and bolder than the previous one. And if not, then change now, as your journey will go by much faster than you think. You always hear it, but it's absolutely true. Speaking of putting a smile to my face, a big thank you to my team, the team around the world, but especially the New York team. And really want to point out that the New York team is my special team. I work all around the world, but being back in New York is always the place to be. And a special call out to Melanie, our new cheerleader here. Welcome, Melanie, to the community. I really believe since 2006 we built something truly special together, and I thank you to the bottom of my heart just for your support as your leader. I also want to thank my boss, Emmanuel, for the enthusiastic support of fine fragrance. Emmanuel was quite new to our world and has grown to fully embrace and love it, as I knew he would. Thank you, Emmanuel. And I thanked all my client partners here and across the room tonight and beyond tonight. We have collaborated on so many exceptional launches together. Thank you for your trust in me and the respect of our craft. As many of you know, I will be leaving dsm-firmenich next summer and handing over the reins to my friend, Jonathan Simon, over there. It's time to pass on the baton, but I think you've understood not to retire. Don't forget, I still have a 12-year-old sitting right there. Lots to do still. It's time for another chapter in this city I love, New York, and to be reinvigorated by its energy and a touch of its craziness. I will stay on, as Linda said, for a while longer, as I think you and I still have a few dreams up our sleeves and to come. But certainly there'll be a transition at some point next year. I joined the board, as I said, and at first I was quite impressed. This is going back now many years. But let's be frank, as the years progressed, the Fragrance Foundation did lose its way. Winning the award was nice, but some of you may remember some of the ceremonies. It kind of became a hot mess. And every other event just drained our finances. Membership began to dwindle, and a lot of board members left. The mission we talked about just didn't exist anymore, and there was little purpose, other than just to keep doling out more and more awards. And that was not enough to sustain the foundation. So we made this hard pivot that Linda just mentioned, and it was, I remember the executive team, which included Ron and Lori, Anne, of course, and we persuaded Linda to come on board. And first thing we had to do was put our finances back together again, because really we had no money at all. And then we put the whole foundation back on track with, as you mentioned, a compelling new strategy. A lot of work before Linda, who had not yet built her fantastic team that she has today. But here we are, and as you say, we've united our community, engaged them like never before with a purposeful and ambitious mission and an agenda. And the awards, I mean, the awards are just simply fantastic now. We've really elevated them. They're a must-attend event and a must-win event for all those who are there. So well done, Linda, and well done, the team. It is absolutely no coincidence that the fragrance business is now no longer the stepsister in beauty and has been the growth engine since 2021. We now have 150 members, a record, members of the TFF, and many of you are present tonight. I really want to thank you all for your support and engagement. I've been very proud to be of service to you. There are many things we do better together as an association to inspire consumers and to grow the market and to find opportunities to many challenges that we all face together. Thank you to my family, my beautiful Francesca, my 3 girls here, Camila, Carolina, and Carlotta. Carolina couldn't make it, but although you often remind me how little I know about the real world, TikTok world, I guess, I only know that my best world is when the 5 of us are together and the 2 dogs, but that's okay. I love you. As I look ahead for the future, I'm optimistic and excited for what comes next to me. The world of fragrance continues to evolve faster than ever, with our consumers loving fragrance more than ever. There are so many opportunities ahead for all of us, and I want to thank you for helping me make my journey so rich and so rewarding. Thank you very much.